Alright, so hi, my name is Bobby. I'm from Sacramento, California, Northern California. I decided to come to this workshop because I went to the first Superhuman training workshop. It was an amazing experience. I really connected with Bud and Logan and especially Chuck, and just really was drawn to what they were doing. I was already drawn to it before. Already had been involved in this kind of stuff, just not at the level maybe that they're at. And so I figured, hey, why not learn from the best? And one of the main things that was said at this workshop is you are who you associate with, you are what you do, you are what you eat kind of thing. And that's why I'm here, is to associate with the highest caliber people. I mean, how can you not be motivated watching people like this do what they do? You know, it's inspiring on another level. And it reminds you of what you're hoping to do and accomplish and achieve. And so, I mean, I wish I could hang out with people like this every day. It's such an honor and privilege to be here, and everyone should experience something like this because it's really a life-changing experience to discover what you really can do. There are no limits except what you put on yourself, and it's not just this that'll get you there. It's a lot of different things, but this is a big step in helping you understand and achieve that when you see people who live it fully. So it's a beautiful thing.
Okay, what specifically did you gain from my presentation on the first night, and any PRs that you hit then?
Alright, so with Logan's presentation, I had already been doing some similar stuff because I had done his mental training and I'd been involved in some EFT, but it made it a lot more practical and applicable on the spot. So it's an on-the-spot system. Like, for example, for visualization for me, I could sit there for 5 to 15, 20 minutes to do something, to visualize it. And now I've got an idea with one of the drills he gave on how to do it right then, right there. If the first set I did didn't go so well, now I know what to do to make it work better. And so I noticed that it made movements easier for me, that when I wasn't feeling confident in them at the time, even if I was good another time, now I could do it right here, right now. I cleared up the picture, it worked.
All right, what did you gain from Chuck's presentation?
Well, I've done some extensive training with Chuck, so I have a pretty good basic level in mobility. And because I'd learned from him, I pretty much learned from one of the best in my opinion, some high-level information. But what I really gained was a lot of the extra high-level stuff that I hadn't learned from him yet, from visual training and all of that. And also it's just nice to have that refresher and to be in contact with the people doing it. It put it into perspective and reminded me of things I might have learned but wasn't doing, because you know how that can be.
What did you gain from Garen Bader?
Wow, I don't know where to start with Garen. I've studied a lot of energy systems, Qigong, whatever you want to call it, but his stuff is just on another level. It's another perspective, and to me it's like using the imagination and right side of the brain to the fullest to harness your true potential and breaking free of all limits. And I mean, I thought it'd be like some torque stuff, just like a different way of thinking. I mean, it is a totally different way of thinking, but it was at such a higher level than I expected. I had heard about him, I had read about Core Force Energy, but what it actually is just something else. I mean, you just got to try it. That's all I can say. The potentials with it are unlimited, and I don't want to see it in the wrong hands. He's scary.
What did you gain from Bud?
Oh man. Well, from Bud, I mean, like I said, I've been following all these people a ton. I love what they do. So I've got a ton of Bud's products and all this information. But what I gained from Bud would be a little bit more of practicality and how to apply it, how to simplify it, how he talked about how you only need, so much time training, train effectively. I'd already been doing some of his like twisted conditioning concepts and flow work and all that, but I just love the way he presents. I love being in his presence, and that right there is priceless. I mean, hanging out with these guys is the best part.
All right. Overall, what was your experience with the workshop, and what do you think it'll do for you in the coming months?
Overall, I think this workshop really made me confident in what I was already doing and provided me the tools and knowledge to go farther with it and develop further. I have a lot to work on, obviously, a lot of things I might have already been doing, but things I can do a lot better. And I feel now a lot more confident that I have the tools to accomplish my goals, and also a larger support group to help me do so. And at the same time, I'm really looking forward to continuing to learn from these individuals as well, because while we covered so much, and truly it's mind-blowing and revolutionary, especially if you've never been exposed to it before, there's so much further to go, always. Just because I was exposed to it doesn't make me a master, and so I can spend a lifetime training in any of these things and still not fully have it understood. So I just look forward to learning more and continuing to work hard and enjoy the process at the same time.